Alright guys, welcome to This Week in Wrestling, covering everything that's gone on over the course of this past week, starting with the news that left everyone in shock this past Sunday night at Survivor Series as fantasy became reality when Bill Goldberg returned to face Brock Lesnar and shocked the entire world by defeating him in just 86 seconds. That's right, Goldberg, a man that is 49 years old, just squashed the beast incarnate, the one in 21-1, the man that defeated the Undertaker's WrestleMania streak in a mere 86 seconds. Needless to say, I did not see that coming. Did you? I mean, feedback from the WWE locker room suggests the entire roster was shocked, with none of the talent known the outcome before the match and witnessing it firsthand, just like everyone else as it happened. Now, as for their reaction, to quote Grimm's Toy Show, people were pissed. The majority of the locker room was said to be upset with the booking and couldn't understand how we were supposed to realistically think someone of Goldberg's age, who's been away from the business for a long time, could then come in and defeat Lesnar, a man that WWE have spent the past few years building to be an unstoppable force in such an easy manner. Now, as for the reason, it was said to be Vince McMahon's call, as he seen Goldberg's shock victory as a means of reminding everyone just how big and dominant a star Goldberg was back in the day, and personally, although I was left in complete shock, I think it worked, and even though I only seen Goldberg as coming in to wrestle one last match before hanging up his boots, I now think anything's possible, including a title run, because as Goldberg confirmed on Raw, he's now entered himself in the 2017 Royal Rumble match, meaning he'll have a chance to score into WrestleMania, though I think the plan here will be instead have Goldberg and Lesnar once again go face to face in the Rumble match, eliminating each other and then setting up a final match to be held at WrestleMania. So what do you think? Are you glad Goldberg's sticking around, and what did you make of his shock win against Lesnar? You can see Twitter responses across the bottom of the screen, but make sure to get involved and leave your thoughts in the comments. Staying with Survivor Series, and another shock moment seeing Shane McMahon attempt coast to coast on Roman Reigns, only to be met in mid-air with a devastating spear. Following the move, Reigns attempted to pin Shane, but the referee stopped his count to check on him before calling in medical help, as things did look pretty bad, leading to Randy Orton breaking character to speak to Shane's son, who was sitting at ringside. However, despite how bad the injury looked, F4W Online report that Shane was telling people backstage that he was actually fine by the end of the night. Moving on to Raw, and fans seen Chris Jericho interfere in the main event wearing a Sin Cara mask, in what was thought to be Jericho taking a shot at Cara after news leaked last week that the pair got into a fight backstage. However, Jericho's come out in his podcast and addressed the situation, claiming that that was not the case and that him and Sin Cara are actually good friends, with Sin Cara also commenting on the mask by tweeting, "Beautiful mask." Following the Undertaker return to WWE on SmackDown's 900th episode and revealing WrestleMania shall no longer define him, the Wrestling Observer revealed that there is currently early discussions taking place to have the Undertaker compete against WWE Champion AJ Styles at the Royal Rumble. The only setback that appears to be stopping plans being finalised is Undertaker's recovery schedule, as despite returning to TV, the dead man underwent hip surgery recently and has not been cleared to return to the ring. Heading down NXT, and while there's no schedule set for Austin Aries' return after he suffered an eye injury in a match with Shinsuke Nakamura last month, Aries has revealed that he will require surgery to insert permanent titanium plates. Aries tweeted, "Permanent for an object, temporary setback. Every cloud has a titanium lining." Speaking of injuries, and Tyson Kidd, who's currently out of action following spinal surgery after suffering an injury in a dark match with Samoa Joe, he revealed this week that he'll no longer be a part of Total Divas. Kidd broke the news on Twitter, responding to a fan who asked if he'll be appearing on the new season of the show, tweeting, "I've been taken off the show by WWE. You'll have to contact them to figure it out. You won't see me once this season. It's all good." Which obviously means it's not all good. Following Kidd's tweet, another fan said they were hoping to see his injury situation explained on the show. However, TJ replied, "Oh, believe me, I don't think they want my situation explained. I'll leave it at that for now." So maybe something's gone on behind the scenes, and maybe WWE want to keep things quiet after it was revealed that the injury Kidd suffered actually left him with a 5% chance of survival. Switching topics, and this week also seen Jeff Hardy release his first solo album titled Spawn of Me. The EP is available now and features 6 songs produced by TNA Wrestling's music composer Dale Oliver, Bobby Huff and Duran Sorensen, and can be found exclusively on jeffhardybrand.com. Finally, this week also seen an update on the possibility of UFC star Conor McGregor making a WWE appearance, as his agent Audie Attar was a guest on ESPN's 5 Rounds podcast this week, and when asked if his client would entertain an offer from WWE, he responded, "I think it's all about business, man. If WWE is going to come with an offer, we're willing to entertain it. We're here. Have their people call his people, which is me, we can have a conversation." So there you go. Despite Conor's harsh words against some of the WWE stars earlier this year, it appears there may well be a chance that we'll see him make a WWE appearance somewhere down the line. But do you want to see him in a WWE ring? Let me know your thoughts in the comments on this and all of this week's stories, as this brings us to the end of This Week in Wrestling. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I would love it if you could drop a like. But until next time, have yourself an awesome weekend, and I'll catch you later.